The Rush is sponsored by State Farm.
Everybody, welcome into this week's episode of The Rush. As always, I'm Danny Fry, and this week we bring you two basketball highlights, a hockey highlight when they battled Springfield High, and a recap of wrestling for Rockford. Of course, we always have a whole lot more, but right now, let's get the show rolling. Basketball standout Miles McAdams, also the quarterback on the football team, is here to help us out with these basketball highlights. Miles, thanks for coming on.
No problem.
Okay, so you guys took on really an unknown team, Chicago Leo, on Saturday against on Saturday at the Athletic Care Sports Radio 1450 shootout, and describe what you're really looking for in that ball game.
You know, the 1450 shootout's a huge game. It's an honor to be invited there, so we're just looking to come out and improve to the area what we're like. So.
All right, well, let's see how you guys did against the Leo Lions. This footage courtesy of our friends at channel1450.com. I want to thank them for that. And start out, Peyton Allen, he ended up with 17. His stroke was on, Miles.
Oh, his stroke's on a lot. Peyton's a great player, gets us all open.
And now he can also hear an assist into Craig Fuchs. Took a hit, but he's able to lay it in.
Yeah, as a center, Craig does a lot for us.
And now here, Miles. And this is Allen, just a little floater. That was with about 3 seconds left in the quarter.
We always look to Allen at the crunch time, so.
And now you were on. You really started to really get in a groove in this game. 3 straight threes that you shot.
You know, when I get an open shot, I'm going to take it. That's what Coach tells me to do, and that's what I'm going to do.
Well, you made 3 of them right there, and now you assist the ball to Allen, and he dumps a 3 from the corner.
Oh, yeah. Peyton's a great shooter. He's one of the best in the conference.
Titans ahead comfortably at halftime. Coach Blakeman was happy, and now inside, you're not just an outside shooter, Miles.
If I can go inside and work with the big boys, I try.
And here, underneath the baskets, Daniel Helm, that was his debut against the Leo Lions. Sort of resting a little bit for the knees, right?
Yep, he was going to take a couple weeks off. He's back now and ready to go.
And you pop a jumper there to end the highlight. 60-36, the Titans over Leo. 21 points for you, Miles, and 17 for Peyton Allen. And then you guys are getting ready. That made you 5-0 after going 4-0 in the La Salle Peru Cavalier Classic. And now you guys are looking forward to your home opener on Tuesday night against the Triad Knights. And were you guys a little jacked up for the home opener?
Yeah, the home opener is a huge one for us. We love to get a big crowd out there, and we had one on Tuesday, so we were pretty happy about it. Ready to show the world what we can do. Let's
take a look at the Titans and Knights Tuesday night. Glenwood and Triad High School. They were number 2 seed in the regional last year. Down this year, they lost to Taylorville by 4. You guys getting ready, and you started off the shot and missed though, and then Fuchs, he's really improved his shot.
Oh, he's a great shooter. We missed him the first half of last year. He can always stroke from 15, 17 feet.
Yeah, right there from the left of the circle, able to get it down for you guys. And now, here's a steal. You had 4 steals in this game, Miles.
You know, they were a little slower than most teams we play, so we wanted to get up into them and pressure the ball a little bit.
You did just that. Layup on the other. No-look pass to you, and you drilled a 3 from the left corner.
Just like I said, open shots, we got to take them.
And here in the second quarter, you guys were up 9-1. Only let 1 point from Triad. They get a 3 here from Cole Moss, number 30. He's their leading scorer.
He was their player. We needed to stop him, and I think we did that last
year. Yeah, you did. They could not find a good shot. Allen right through the lane. That's why he's a Division I prospect.
Oh yeah, he's one of the best in the area, and a bunch of schools are going to start looking at him some more.
And here, underneath the basket, somehow you come up with the basketball here.
I don't even remember how I got that, but Peyton was a little mad I didn't dump it off for the dunks, but I took it myself on that.
He has not yet to dunk in a high school game. Still looking forward to it, though. You get the layup to go, and here's a 3 from the wing.
We shoot every day in practice, and it just comes out in the game.
It really does. You ended up with 20 points, and there is the Titan crowd. Ryan Martin's going to take our camera there. And now, here's the 3. Connor Criley, another good scorer. They had some shooters. It was just finding that open shot for Triad that had them struggle.
They couldn't get anything offensively going. It took them about 50 seconds to get a shot off.
You guys were up 24-10 at the break. Coach Blakeman very pleased as yelling out orders to you guys, and Allen stops and pops a jumper. It's good. That's what he does, man.
Yeah, that's his game right there.
And here, talk about this play. Do you practice this alley-oop play?
This is a practice play. This is planned. It wasn't an air ball. And if Helm would have got up a little bit further, you guys would have seen his dunk on Tuesday.
Yeah, he already had one dunk, and I was like, whoa, what kind of shot you had there? But it works for you guys. You guys rolled over Triad by 30 points, 66-36. You end up with 24 steals. Allen, 3 blocks, too, and 14 points. So you guys will take on Rochester tonight in a Central State 8 matchup, and then get ready for Chicago Farragut. Just a reminder, that's where Kevin Garnett played high school ball, was at Farragut Career Academy, and guys get ready to take them on. And what are you expecting over there up in the Team Rose Shootout, Malcolm X College?
On Saturday, we're expecting a lot faster paced game than we've had. Friday will be a little slower, but it'll be our conference opener. And so we're getting excited for that first. We got to make sure we come out against Rochester and get stuff done, and then look to Farragut on Saturday.
Okay, thanks, Miles, and good luck over the weekend to you guys. Tonight, the Titans will battle the struggling Rochester Rockets at the Rockets' old gym at 7:45. Then on Saturday, the Titans will participate in the Team Rose Shootout at Malcolm X College in Chicago. I believe that one's at 5 against Farragut. Good luck, guys. And now let's shift from the court to the ice when the Titans Hockey Club open their season at the Nelson Center against the Springfield Senators on Monday. Let's take a look at those highlights, Glenwood and Springfield High. And here, Titans take on Springfield. Springfield High had goalie issues here, and Brian Adams, he's going to take the put down here. He's going to shoot. Here, Brian Adams, he's actually not the singer, by the way, and he's actually from Williamsville. Here's a goal. Past the Springfield High goaltender. He had issues. Like I said, he had some goalie problems, gave up 6 in this game. There's a nice young man there in the cutaway. And puck drop down, Titans are going to get right to work here. Chase Volpert with the steal. He's going to shoot. He's going to miss here, though. Volpert ended up, there's some Springfield High fans rocking the place. And Volpert, he ended up with 2 goals in this one. And working the ball around, another goal there past the Springfield High goaltender. And here comes Nathan Zellner. He's going to shoot. He's going to miss. A JV goaltender is Nathan Zellner, and a big-time hockey player. And now it's battled around in the corner, and the Titans able to work it out. It's Volpert. Springfield High, they ended up with 3 goals in this game, but really weren't as on point. The Titans struggled to score early, but eventually they were able to get a few to go down. And you're going to see Pat Flahive, soccer player, but he also is a travel hockey player, and he comes in this game. He's going to take the puck. He wears number 12. As they wrap the puck around, they're going to feed it over to Flahive, and here he comes. Slap shot is good. Goal, Titans, and that really was the dagger in this hockey matchup. 6-3 Titans over the Springfield High Senators. And both Patrick Flahive and Chase Volpert had 2 goals in this one. Well, unfortunately, the Titans took on the Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones last night at the Nelson Center, lost 7-0. Anthony Danello of the Cyclones had 2 goals. And now the Hockey Titans are on a short break until Friday, December 28th at 8:30 when it's a rematch against SHG. Now let's take our first commercial break of the day. We'll be right back with a recap of Wrestling for Rockford with assistant coach Johnson, along with much more. Stay tuned. Fat Willie's in Chatham is a great family restaurant that supplies a wonderful dining experience. We offer outstanding fried chicken and over-the-top walleye pizza. With quality products at affordable prices, Fat Willie's is the way to go. Open Monday through Saturday, 12 a.m. to midnight. Call us today at 217-483-6969.
Aaron, you're all set.
Great, thanks.
Mike, thanks for doing that discount double check. You saved us hundreds.
What was that?
The discount double check? It's when we comb through your policies to make sure that you're getting all the discounts you deserve.
No, I get that part, but you guys are doing my move.
The discount double check move?
It's my touchdown dance.
So you're a dancer?
No, I'm a quarterback.
Oh, quarterback.
More.
I'm a robot. Get out of here.
Get to a better state, State Farm.
Call Steve Bedford in Chatham for personal service and discounts that you deserve.
Kids, the breakfast is ready. Eat up. Your friend's gonna be here pretty soon.
I'll be there in a second.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
friend's here. I'm leaving.
Be safe. Come home right after school.
All right, see ya.
Wow, your dads are really looking out for you.
That's not my dad. That's my family's financial advisor, Mr. Sullivan.
Sullivan Financial, looking out for your investments and your family.
We now welcome in assistant wrestling coach Johnson, as he's on here to be a guest anchor for these Wrestling for Rockford highlights. And first, go over the benefit you had for Coach Steve Rockford at he's Southeast head coach, and how much money did you overall raise for him too?
Don't have an exact number, Danny, but it was well over $1,000, and it's gonna help the family out, get a new home, more accessible home, and help those 5 kids out for their college down the road. So it was a pretty neat night, I thought, where all the teams kind of came together, and it was a great night of wrestling for a great cause. So
started out wrestling against Southeast. Let's take a look at those highlights. And this was against Steve Rockford boys. Southeast, they really put up a good fight. But when Sam Butler picks a guy up and throws him down, talk about how Sam wrestled.
Yeah, Sam did a great job at hitting that double and hitting that low shoulder and getting some extra back points there. He's got a guy in here in the cradle. He's got those arms extended, getting ready to get that pin.
Yeah, and there is the pin. Ref going to signal it right there. Big win by fall for Sam Butler at 126. He's looking, hoping to be another state qualifier for you guys. And here's Rob Craig at 138. Describe what he's done this year.
Oh, Rob, he's just, I mean, physically he's gotten stronger. He's really down about 10 pounds. I mean, he's just really leaned out, and he's filling in that 138 spot, doing a good job of riding here, keeping that arm, and he's just really feeling
picked up a close win, 4-3 in that one. And here's Mason Kaler at 145. I can't believe he's only 145, and he dominates this Southeast kid.
Look at him chasing that front headlock, getting that near cradle. Coach works on, doing a great job running him over.
Yeah, Coach Orca would use him as a linebacker too. And Mason's gonna wrap him at 145 here. The ref goes down, and there is the. Gonna get the signal. And what's he doing there?
He's just getting that low shoulder and loading it up right to the back here again. And that's, you know, getting that 6 points versus the 3 points is huge for the team. Okay.
And now Vincent Bavetta at 152. He was in a tough battle here with Southeast. They just barely edged him.
Absolutely. He's arm chopping there. He's doing a good job of staying behind. He's coming here trying to fight those hands, didn't do it there. He's digging those underhooks, and he gets a nice throw there. He's trying to sink his hips back, get those back points, but Vince had a tough one there.
Yeah, tough. We're coached by Steve Rockford too. It's going to be a tough go. And here, I believe this is Craig Randall at 182.
Craig taking advantage of the locked hands call, and he gets the throw to the back. Again, huge back points, looking for that fall. Got that low shoulder in there.
And you're really looking for a big year from Craig at 182.
Oh, absolutely. And Craig he's now working his way down to 170 as well. So he's going to certify this Saturday at 170, and he's done nothing but good things. Physically stronger, and he's really come to his own.
Right from the start, Nick Courtney at 195, able to really right from the get-go, able to start this match off well.
Yeah, Nick does a good job at that headlock and throwing that arm across and really securing that fall. Coach Houston has worked on that a lot with him. He's just put it into place.
48-25, both Randall and Courtney won by fall. Here's some post-game sound.
Awesome. You know, overall just amazing. I mean, you're wrestling for a good cause, for an awesome coach. He's been coaching for several years. You got all 4 of the greatest teams within the conference itself. You come out here, we got the spotlight that we just got added to our program. You have everyone that just comes out here and wrestles their best, and just overall the atmosphere is just amazing for anyone that shows.
Our kids wrestled real well. I mean, you kind of see us. We pulled out the close ones. I don't think we didn't lose a single real close match this whole night, because I think because of our kids were prepared, the kids brought their A game, and because that's they're a young group, but they work hard. So I'm happy.
Okay, now Coach Johnson, you guys will face Steve Rockford's guys again this weekend at Southeast. Describe the competition after you guys faced each other.
Well, it's set up as super duels, 8 teams. They have 2 pools of 4, and the winner of each pools will wrestle the winners. We will wrestle, as of right now, Peoria Notre Dame. We had a close one with just a couple days ago, and they're on the same side as us. And we're going to wrestle Mount Vernon. And also, like I said, we could wrestle Southeast again. Just depends on how we do. So it's always a good day of competition. And Champaign Centennial is on our side as well.
Thanks, Coach, for coming on, and had a blast covering that Wrestling for Rockford
Thank you, Danny.
meet.
You did a great job.
Thank you. And looking forward to to covering some more wrestling, and the Titans will hit the mats against Steve Rockford's guys at Southeast on Saturday at 9 in the morning. And now it's time for the boys' swimming and diving season to begin, and the guys dove into the pool first at the Macomb Invite. Let's take a look at how the guys did, starting with swimming. Guys, first meet, they ended up in 7th. Dunlap first. Peoria Notre Dame catching the second spot. Springfield High in 3rd. Now let's take a look at how the diving guys did. A little better showing in the pool. Freshman Michael Thomas ended up with 13 points, taking 1st. Sean Borden 3rd, 11 points. Nick Metzger, another freshman, 5th with 7 points. Next up for the guys is Saturday at Eisenhower Pool against Jacksonville Route. And now it's time for NFL Pick'em expert Eric Burklow to take over with 4 NFL game picks along with a Fantasy Star of the Week. Eric, take it away.
What up, guys? This is my Week 14 picks. I'm Eric Burklow. My first game is Rams at Bills. The Rams will win, but they are evenly matched teams. The Bills have a bad rushing defense this season, so that's why Steven Jackson will have his way. And the Bills will turn it over more than St. Louis, so that's why the Rams will win. My next game is Bears at Vikings. Chicago will win. Minnesota is in a slump right now. Chicago will cause havoc in the backfield, and they will create more turnovers, giving them more possession time. That's why they'll win. Next game is the Monday Nighter, Texans at Patriots. New England will win. 2 of the hottest teams going at Monday Night Football. Tight game. New England will pull it out because of their passing game and turnovers. And my upset pick is Lions over the Packers. Detroit will win because they will throw all over Green Bay this Sunday. Jim Schwartz needs to talk to them about their penalty problems. If they do that, I think they'll win. And fantasy players, Marshawn Lynch, he averages 141 yards a game, and Seattle's playing Arizona, and their run defense is atrocious this year.
Eric picking against his own New England Patriots against the Houston Texans. That really should be a great game, and I like the upset pick over the Packers. Bears will need those Packers to lose. And now let's take our last commercial break of the day, and we'll be right back for the top 3 in weekly debate with Mr. Blade and Mr. Frederking. Stay tuned.
Well, Mr. Raji, we could save you hundreds by doing a discount double check.
Not you too, Raji. You're on my team. You know that's my move.
The discount double check?
No, that's my touchdown dance, man.
Here we go again. Sir, you're not even doing it right. Raji, drop it.
Show me what you got, Raji.
What is this?
Come on now. You said you were a dancer.
Where you going, buddy? Come on back.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
Call Steve Bedford in Chatham for personal service and discounts that you deserve.
Fat Willie's in Chatham is a great family restaurant that supplies a wonderful dining experience. We offer outstanding fried chicken and over-the-top walleye and pizza. With quality products at affordable prices, Fat Willie's is the way to go. Open Monday through Saturday, 12 a.m. to midnight. Call us today at 217-483-6969.
Kids, breakfast is ready. Eat up. Your friend's gonna be here pretty soon.
I'll be there in a second.
Have a great day.
My friend's here. here, I'm leaving.
Be safe. Come home right after school.
All right, see ya.
Wow, your dads are really looking out for you.
That's not my dad. That's my family's financial advisor, Mr. Sullivan.
Sullivan Financial, looking out for your investments and your family.
Quick correction here, going to play Tony Reale from Pardon the Interruption. Quick correction here. Eric, I knew he wouldn't pick against his Patriots. It was 34-27 Patriots to beat the Texans. Sorry for that mix-up. And now let's head it over to Gavin Caruso for the top 3.
Hi, my name is Gavin Caruso, and with the top 3, I'm going to discuss the top 3 Glenwood plays in Glenwood sports. At number 3, we're going to see at the Nelson Center some hockey action. Passes it to Pat Flayhive and makes the 2nd goal of the game. And at number 2, in wrestling, we have Sam Butler. Takes down in less than 10 seconds. He takes him down to win his match. And then at number 1, we have basketball, and he passes it to Miles McAdams, and he shoots, and it's no good, but Daniel Helm gets it in there for an alley-oop. All right, well, now we're going to head it back over to Danny with the debate.
Okay, now welcome back to the Rush, and we have 2 very special guests here for the weekly debate, Mr. Frederking and Mr. Blade, 2 Glenwood English teachers. Thanks for coming on for the debate, guys.
Happy to be here.
Indeed.
All right, so we'll start here. Very first question. A lot of tension with the BCS system in the Orange Bowl. The lowly MAC team, the Northern Illinois Huskies, somehow we had to be 16th or higher, and they had to win their conference, the MAC, which they did, and they squeaked into the Orange Bowl. But a lot of people, like Kirk Herbstreit, experts are saying they shouldn't be there. Do they deserve their bid to the Orange Bowl? Mr. Frederking, we'll start with you.
In general, I got problems with the BCS to begin with, but who doesn't at this point? But if you look at their strength of schedule, no, they have not beat anybody that impressive. And the thing is, the only team they've lost to, Iowa, the last place team in the Big Ten.
Whoa, Illinois.
Well,
Illinois is last, but still Iowa
no.
second to last there.
First in my heart. Iowa, though. Mike Janke's Iowa Hawkeyes, not a very good team, and Northern lost them.
It was at a neutral field, very first game at Soldier Field. Mr. Blade, what do you have to say about Northern Illinois?
Absolutely. Well, I thought maybe U of I would be in a bowl game, but that didn't happen. I would like to think that I could watch Western Illinois with Wes Lunt, local hero.
Well, that was with Will Lunt, and Wes Lunt's at Oklahoma State.
Yes, wrong Lunt, I'm sorry. But everybody, folks, everybody loves to watch a David and Goliath. So we've got Florida State against the Huskies. They were 12-1, they're 8-0 in their conference, and what's really going to be the draw is that their quarterback. Their quarterback is, in my opinion, phenomenal. It's Jordan Lynch, 3,000 yards in the air and 1,800 yards rushing. Their running back had 800 yards. Their quarterback had 1,800 yards. People are going to want to watch that. Now, if he goes down in the first quarter, this game is toast.
Yeah, Florida State coming up for the ACC. Got a good coach, but hey, a few years ago in the Fiesta Bowl with Oklahoma and Boise State, that was a great game where Boise State pulled it out. So yeah, David Goliath, totally agree with you there. Now go to a more serious note in the NFL with the Kansas City Chiefs with their linebacker, Javon Belcher, murder-suicide, killed his girlfriend just before going to the Chiefs parking lot where Romeo Crennel and the Chiefs GM tried to stop him, but he did take his own life. And really, guys, let's start with Mr. Frederking. Well, what is your reaction to this tragedy in Kansas City?
The guy was mentally troubled. He had problems, and he did just an unspeakably terrible thing. And you got to feel bad for the victims in this whole thing. I mean, didn't he do it in front of the mother of his?
I think she was in the back seat of the car, which is even more.
Yeah, it's horrific. It's exactly what it is, and it's a tragedy. And you know, I can't say I feel that sorry for Belcher himself, but the victims definitely. It's terrible.
Fair enough. Go down, Mr. Blade.
Tragedy, absolutely. Am I shocked? No. Bob Costas, a couple days ago, came out and used this as a forum for gun control, and he's been skewered by the press. Did he have a history of violence? Javon, yes, I think he did. He's paid $300,000 a year to brutalize opponents. And I am never shocked when I see an athlete go over the top. Tragedy that 2 people are dead should never have happened. It's a sad day, and it's a sad day in Kansas City.
Yeah, but they actually did go and actually beat the Carolina Panthers. They decided to play the game the next day, and they ended up winning. Here's another thing. Usually you see that happen. It's like a third string or practice squad guy. This guy started 10 games for the Kansas City Chiefs. And now we'll move on to the MLB. We got Cardinals and Cubs here. Got another year coming up for the Cubs. And what do you think of your favorite MLB team? Ferky and I both like the Cardinals. What do you think your favorite MLB team will have to do in the offseason? We'll go to Mr. Frederick.
Cardinals don't have to do that much. Their needs are limited. There's relief pitching. Could always use that.
And starting pitching, they may dip into their bullpen, too, I think, to pull some guys out.
True. We could do some people off the bench. That's always nice. There's always need for a shortstop. Rafael Furcal is coming on to his last year of his contract. He's old. He's always injured. I've heard lots of rumors about Stephen Drew, Asdrubal Cabrera, people like that. The one rumor I did hear was Troy Tulowitzki.
I don't know about that. Be a great player, Colorado.
We would have to give him like 8 years left on his contract still, and I thought I read like $144 million. I don't want the Cardinals to do that. He might be great right now, but at the end of that contract, I hate those big contracts, and I don't want them to go through that.
Mr. Blade, what do you think about your Cubbies?
Well, let me just say, I have been a Cub fan since Ernie Banks was a rookie, and since Ron Santo had legs.
How old are you, Clay?
And Ken Hubbs was killed in a plane crash. So this goes way back. Now, I will say this. Of the 2 teams, which team has won back-to-back World Series? That'd be the Cubs. Which team has the record for the most number of wins in a 154-game season? That'd be the Cubs at 116 games.
Wow, really? Did you?
In head-to-head with Cardinals and Cubs, since they were a franchise, the Cubs have about 100 games win. Now, yes, the Cubs lost 101 games this year, so they have just a little bit of rebuilding to do. But Theo Epstein and Slim, who recently had his ear shot in a hunting accident.
Interesting, by one of his friends, Milwaukee Brewer great Robin Yount.
Yes. So they've got a big job. Okay, so what do they need? They need starting rotation.
What don't they need?
Well, starting rotation. A catcher would be good. A third baseman would be good. Fujikawa comes to us from the Hoshin Tigers, where he has amassed a 1.36 ERA, 367 innings, 202 saves, 512 strikeouts.
Pretty good.
If the Cubs get to a point where they can use him in a closing position. They may be so far behind by who knows. Well, let's give Epstein some rope. Will 2013 be the year? Sadly, I don't think so.
It is definitely going to be a work in progress for the Cubs. And now let's go to our very last question with really right now Illinois, their hire for football, Tim Beckman, right now isn't panning out so well, but give him a year or two. And then how good is Illinois basketball? They went with another MAC guy. They went with from Ohio, John Gross. And how good is Illinois basketball and John Gross, Frederick?
I think we're going to find out Saturday. That's when the Gonzaga game is at Gonzaga, and Gonzaga's good. Obviously, Gonzaga's always good, and so we'll find out right away. I do think that they have to win this year, and so far they've done everything they can. But a new coach, they've been having some problems. They need to make a statement if they want to get recruits in the future.
And now, Mr. Ferky, or Mr. Blade, we'll go down to you now.
I agree. They're 9-0. They had a couple of impressive wins over USC and Butler and Georgia Tech. These are traditionally fairly good teams. Gonzaga this weekend on the 22nd, they've got Missouri. That's always a tough test in the bragging rights game. I don't know. I know that Brandon Paul's averaging 18 a game and DJ Richardson's averaging 12. Their big guy isn't producing the way he should. I'm not even sure if I'm going to pronounce his name. Nana Egwu.
Yeah, I don't know. But
whatever.
Yeah, let's.
He's tall, but just being tall is no guarantee that he's good.
Okay, thanks for coming on, guys, of everything for the debate. Thanks, really made it great. And now that's it for the lucky number 13 episode of The Rush. Head out to the basketball game tonight at Rochester, possibly drive to Chicago for the Rose Shootout versus Farragut. We gone.
All right. I didn't have a